Okay, Jim Lopolito here. I have this situation where if you look at this, the basket, the skimmer basket, got pulled away from the deck of the pool, and it crunched it. Even though it's real rusted here, I think I can fix this. Some of you may come across a situation like this where the pool pulls away from the decking, pulling on the skimmer basket, thus damaging the pool wall. But I think I can fix this and repair it. So I went in, I found this piece of metal that I have in my house, so like a cookie sheet, thin cookie sheet. I'm going to adhere this into this position here. I'm going to make a hole into it by taking the form that goes on the other side here. On this side, took this out, took the skimmer basket out, it's over there. I'm going to cut this, drill holes. I went and bought a new gasket because this gasket has some holes in it, see? So I bought a new gasket, $8. So I'm going to go ahead and repair this here by drilling holes, cutting this out, getting some metal adhesive, sealing it to the pool, putting the gasket back on, and then putting the skimmer basket back on. And then I have to go and repair my deck because I had to rip it up to get in here. So I'll be back to you with this video. So I've gone ahead and center punched the holes for drilling now, and that creates a better way to drill the holes more accurately. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've drilled those holes out, as you can see. And now I'm going to take a pencil and mark the cutout. Very carefully here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use a 1/2-inch drill bit to mark to start where we can put the shears in to begin cutting. Okay, now that we have our hole, we can get our shears and we can begin to cut. And I'll be back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cut that out. Alright, and now I'm going to get a file, and we're just going to file down the edges to make them a little bit smoother there. Alright? Okay, so make sure your edges are smooth, that you're funneling them this way. Alright, you're smoothing them both sides, and also inside here, smoothing it this way and this way, and making sure that all these edges are nice and flat and smooth. Alright, because you don't want anything cutting into the gasket. Okay, we've cut it all out, and I've put the gasket on to make sure it fits properly and the holes line up the way they should, which they do. And then okay, my next step is I'm going to take some metal weld. I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put it on this surface, and then I'm going to adhere it to the wall of the pool. I've done a little bit of sanding down here, not much. I don't want to damage or take away any more metal than I have to. I did a little bit. I might do a little bit more. But basically, I've done all I want to almost. So this piece will go in here. I'll fix it with the metal weld. Get it glued on there. Put the rubber gasket back on. And put the whole thing back together again. Okay, I've gone ahead and cleaned it up a little bit more. I even put a light spray of white paint. I covered the hole so no paint goes through. And I'm going to wait for that to dry. And then, like I said, I'm going to take this. I'm going to get some, what I use here, some JB Weld. Works pretty good. I got a little bit left. I'm just going to spread it around and then adhere it and put it all back together. Okay, so we're underneath the deck. And here we go, nice and dry. I'm going to go ahead and mix up my mix. And we're going to put this all together. Okay, I've got my 2 epoxies. And I'm about to mix them together. Okay, we spread our epoxy on. We're just going to press that in place. And we're going to put the piece back together. Okay, so I've got the gasket on. I put some screws through to get it started. And so we're looking good. I'm going to go ahead now and put the basket back on. Grab that basket. And we're going to put the basket back on. And we should be good to go with repairing the deck. Okay, skimmer basket's back in. Everything's tightened up. I put some pieces of wood there to hold it against the pool for 8 hours so that the epoxy sets. And we're going to do some measuring, and that's another video.